Okay, so just in my opinion, I like when my hair is just maybe a day old, what they call a day old hair, just because it takes a wave or a curl better when it's not just freshly washed, or if it's not just freshly flat ironed. So my hair hasn't been flat ironed or anything. It was washed yesterday, so it's still clean, but it's not like squeaky clean. So this is my hair in its natural state. I know it's crazy, but the first thing I'm gonna do is take my rat tail comb, or whatever comb you prefer, and I'm gonna section off a piece of hair. Now, my experience, I just section off a whole section of hair, and then I'll wave each section. It doesn't have to be very thin. I do pretty big chunks of hair because the waver works really, really well, and it heats up really fast. And you'll see once I start actually waving my hair. Okay, oh. Now I'm looking here because my mirror is right here. And using the Hot Tools Deep Waver. And it's an excellent product. I've had it for a while, and it really hasn't done anything wrong. Before, I should mention, you always use a heat protectant when you're straightening your hair or using a heat appliance, whatever it may be, even when you're blow drying it. My preferred heat protectant is the Fantasia Icy Hair Polisher, and it's straightening serum as well. It's one that I've used in a previous video, and also it's very popular. I know that they have it at Walmart. I'm pretty sure at Target and at beauty supplies, and I think they have it at CVS and Walgreens. So it's very available for you if you wanted to check that out. So now I've had it heating up for maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops, and I'm gonna take a section from the back. I know I've got to dye my hair black. It's just haven't got around to it. So I still have like sections of like I had like the peekaboo strands in the back. So you're just gonna take your waver, whatever pattern you want it to be. I just like it straightforward like that, and take your section of your hair. And you got to be careful because you don't want to burn yourself. It's really, really hot. I've already burned myself. And then you're just gonna clamp down for a few seconds, whatever you feel is good enough. I mean, it works really fast, so I wouldn't suggest keeping it on too long. And then you're gonna release it. You see that great deep wave I have there? Now you're gonna put this, you're gonna continue the pattern. You just gotta make sure that this small little barrel thing is in your the most outside wave. And then you're gonna clamp down for a few more seconds, and then you're gonna release it, and then you're just gonna go down to the last piece or whatever it may be and clamp down for a few seconds. And I like to push it upward as I'm waving it, because then the other parts that I already waved, they'll cool to that wave. If you don't know, cooling a certain, like a curl or a wave in that form just keeps it nice and waved. You see how pretty that is? And then I'm gonna take my other section. Like I said, I use pretty big sections because I don't want like a really, you know, tight wave. I like a nice beachy wave. And the cord is short because I have it plugged in an outlet that's pretty far, so I have to work with what I have right now. So I'm just repeating the same process. And just continuing down the hair. Like I said, I push in just to kind of get that form. And it's smoking. It gets really hot, but it forms really fast. So and always when you use a product and you're using heat, it's gonna have some kind of smoke. So see, that's it's not really a neat wave. Like I said, these are very beautiful waves either way, so you don't have to be very neat. So at this point, I'm just going to section off piece by piece and continue the process. And I'm just going to fast forward and you guys can watch me do the same process until I'm at the top of the hair. You're going to want to part it whichever way you want to wear it, whichever way you naturally style your hair. So I like a side part, but yeah, so you're just going to part it whichever way you want it, because the wave pattern is going to follow that. And you want to wave it in the direction you want it to lay. So like for this piece, I'm going to separate that one and I'm going to lay it straight down. Now you can do it like one strand of hair this way, and then you can flip over the waver, and the next strand of hair do it the opposite way. But I just like them going in the same direction personally. But if you want like a change in direction, some people say it looks more natural that way. I'm fine with just the one direction. So I told you this works really, really fast. It makes a really fast process. This hairstyle, I can do it in a pretty decent amount of time. And the reason why I'm doing it without the extensions is because I usually wave my extensions separate and then clip them in. I feel like the waves come out more defined when I do that. I just like the way it looks better than putting the extensions in and waving them. I feel like it looks a lot nicer when I just do it separately. Like same thing for curling. If I want like really tight, same thing for curling. If I want really tight curls, I'll do the same thing. I'll curl my extensions and then put them in, and I'll curl my hair before I put the extensions in, so that all I gotta do is clip them in and style it and I'm ready to go. But for like a more natural, like loose curl or something like that, I will just do it all, put the extensions in and curl everything while my extensions are in the hair. My hair is extra thick at the top here. I'm not complaining, but I separate it more than I do, you know, in the back. But like I said, there's no like perfect method for this. If you want like neater or tighter waves, then you'll just hold it for longer and you'll use smaller sections of the hair. But I like a loose body type wave or beachy wave. And like I said, I really, really like this waver. I know Bedhead has a similar waver and other brands do, but this one really works really fast. And just from watching like other people use the other ones, it doesn't seem that they get as hot as fast or work as fast. I don't know because I haven't used any other waver, but I did my research before I bought it because I like to do my research before I invest in any type of products or heat appliances. Okay, so I already had my extensions waved because I wore them last weekend, but it's the same thing. You just, for the extensions, you're just gonna grab the hair and take your waver, and obviously the clips, you're gonna have them facing away from you, and then you just take the waver, press and hold. Obviously you're going to put a heat protector on your extensions. You want to protect them in the same process as doing your hair. You can lay it down and do this, but you're just going to take it down the strands of hair, down the weft. And like I said, these are already waved, so I don't have to do the entire weft. So I'm just going to put the extensions in now. sides, and then clip these in. Now the tip is you're going to take your hair wherever you're going to install the extension and pull it away from your scalp. Put the clip in, secure the clip, and that helps to keep them really extra tight because it's really securing them in that way. It's usually faster for me to put these in. It's just that, you know, doing a talk through and doing it at the same time, you get distracted a little. The only time I really have to use a mirror for the extensions is when I'm putting the front ones in. The back I can do without even looking. I could probably do the front ones too without even looking. I just, you know, I look. I want them to be even on both sides, like very precise. Like I said, I'm just putting them in, pulling the hair away from the scalp and then putting them in. See how pretty? Hope you guys can hear me. I have the air conditioning on in the background, so really hope the audio is very good on this camera. So all I have are the 2 pieces left, and I'm gonna put those in on the top, closer to the top. The 2 baby pieces. A lot of people say they don't use these, but you know, they're thick enough to the point where they offer the volume. So I don't know why you wouldn't. You use what you paid for, you know? Just make sure that you have enough hair to cover the top so that nobody can see your clips. Which I've never had a problem with that, so. Now I'm just gonna play with the hair and kind of blend it in. So excuse me. A tip to blend your hair in. Like, see, my hair looks kind of fluffy compared to the extensions. You want to spray your hair. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spray my hair with this hairspray that I got specifically for when I have my extensions in. It's a Suave hairspray, Suave Professionals Touchable Finish Hairspray, and it's in the lightweight holds, but this is what it looks like. But it actually holds really well, so you don't need that much. Now you're always going to want to keep your heat appliance plugged in, because you don't know if you're going to need it to like wave any sections of the hair. Like, I think I'm going to wave this a little more, so you're going to always want to keep that in handy just in case you need to use it. And by waving it right now, it's good because you're going to you can do this before the hairspray, but it's going to blend your hair with the extensions pretty well if you do it after you've installed. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It depends on how my hair blends with it. I just kind of sporadically choose what sections I want to wave together. And like I said, it works really fast, the waver, so you know, you can always do that. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to style it, finish styling it, and then I'll see you guys in a minute. So guys, all I did was pull it more to the side. You want to make sure when you do that you're not showing any of the wefts or the clips. And and I put this cute little polka dot headband. It's like a wire inside, so you can kind of mold it. I just did a little bow on the side, and I just, like I said, I parted it on the side here, and then I just flipped the hair over. So that's all I did. I really love the waves that these waves, like I said, they last for days. So if it's like a weekend trip, you can do this at home, and then you really won't have to touch your hair the whole trip. I really like this style, and hope you guys liked it as well. It really looks nice with the extensions, so if you don't have very long hair and you like the way this looks, get extensions, because I do recommend it. It's just, if you don't have the hair you want, you can get it. Who cares what anybody thinks? A lot of people think this is my hair, so I think it looks very natural. These extensions specifically look very natural. I kind of kept with the pinup theme, and you know, used like the red lipstick and the winged eyeliner and neutral colors on my lids, which I have a pinup tutorial if you guys want to watch that. So yeah, hope you guys like this look, and thanks for watching, and do subscribe if you haven't. Bye.